Listen. Yeah. Yes, God. Get that out of there. Well, the ring light is once again giving temperamental tea. So it looks like I'm in the dark, and this is not the best lighting. So that's just not going to happen here. It's your boy, Matty-Rants. Welcome, everybody, to the live. Today, we're going to be talking about Drag Race UK Season 6's finale. We're going to go through the episode kind of quickly here. I will be breaking it down for you for what I thought were the meat and potatoes of this mixture, getting into the returning queen's looks, talking about the finale performance itself, and then, of course, who is the winner, the last lip sync, and final thoughts on the season. I am staring at myself because, well, YouTuber narcissism. I'm going to have to open my blinds up a little bit to give us just a tad bit more light because I'm like, I missed my ring light. See, I should buy one on Amazon, but I'm trying to be smart with my cointadas. Trying to be smart with my cointadas here. But y'all get live in this live chat. That's what it's for. Hold on just a second. Let me get up. But here we are. What's up, everybody? Thanks for tuning in. Talking about something for 5 minutes. All right. Let me see if that's helpful. Let's try this lighting. Yeah, we're gonna have to. Yeah, we're gonna have to do this kind of lighting for right now. Cause I'm like, baby, yeah. What's going on, Purple Eater? Welcome. Thanks for tuning in. I am a little disheveled, as you can see. A little disheveled. Okay. Maybe. Is that gonna do it? Do I feel right? Matthew, figure this out. The lighting. I hate that this thing is like, I don't even know what's wrong with it. One more, I'm getting up one more time. Okay. All right, Matt, we're just gonna have to deal with it. You're gonna be okay, son. Okay, there we go. Bam. Okay, better. So, everybody, hit the like button. Don't share. What? Hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Become part of this Red Pack family. My bad for the crazy, hectic beginning to this live here today, but it wouldn't be me if there wasn't some sort of nonsense happening, right? But let's go ahead and get my social medias out the way first. Actually, lies, I'll get to that at the end of the video. I'm just going to tell you, if you do want to find anything from me at the beginning of this venture, please make sure that you head on over to the About section, hit those links. I did post the reaction 30 minutes prior to this live. When I tell you I have what did I do today? I woke up a little too late. I had to run some errands this morning. I'm also supposed to be doing something after this. I had a job interview this morning. Like, it's the day after Thanksgiving. The offices are open, everybody. I hope I get this job. I thought I had a good interview. It was pretty good. Did the reaction. Still got my errands done. Got all of these pictures together. Like, I'm telling you, within the last hour, at the same time editing the reaction video. So, like, I'm a little bit amped up right now, if you will, because I was like, oh my god. I gotta complete this in the amount of time, because after this, I got to get to Canada's Drag Race, but also I got to. My friends have requested my presence, and they want me to be a little bit more social today, because they're like, Matt, you just stayed at home for Thanksgiving. So we may be tipping out and about as my little group of my friends. And they were like, we got drinks. You don't got to worry about nothing. We drive and you don't worry about nothing. So I'm just like, okay. Because they're like, you were at home. But I was, and everybody was doing something. So they're like, "Look, we're gonna take you out." And there were and another one of my friends too. There because we both were like at home. And they're like, nah, we gotta go. We gotta go. So I may be tipping out tonight just to get a little tippy poo and just enjoy myself because I haven't gone out like in the last 2 weeks like that. The last time I did was for game night. So yes, I need it. But I'll be back tomorrow, of course, for Candace Drag Race, and then Sunday for Down Under. So for those of you waiting for Down Under because there is no panel, that's what we're gonna do. JB, it's nice to see you back into the live chat here today. I kept my promise. So we are here to have a good time, everybody in the live chat. No confusion, no Watusi, no anything else. We're here to have fun. If we do have difference in opinions, we can tell each other, I don't agree, but we don't have to go off on each other. Does that make sense? Betty Davis. Yes, Maddie has a better attitude and a smile for life, and I'm not going to fight. I don't have time for that, but I also don't feel like it. So hello out to you in Prague. Hello to everybody else here today. Chabo, Purple Eater, Joe, Malad, Shaquisha, thank you so much for being here. Jazzy, hey babes. Yeah, everybody, thanks for tuning in. I know this is a little bit early in the day, and it's also the day after Thanksgiving, and it's Black Friday, or things are on sale today. So if you're watching this in the playback, I appreciate it. And thanks for tuning in. Just as a reminder, because I am going to say some things today, this program is for entertainment purposes only, and content's not intended to malign any religion, race, company, individual, gender, or wigs. All opinions expressed by MattyRants and program participants are solely their personal views and do not affect the opinions of everyone on the planet. No hate should be sent to any of the shows or individuals mentioned on this program. So please don't be rude. Grab your libations to strap in. I'm a little bit of a talker. You may be here for a little while. Don't post any spoilers in the chat. And if you feel uncomfortable doing this program, consume some Activia at the dragqueenmerch.com store and have yourself a good old poop. Excuse me, I hit the wrong button. If you want to drop a tippy poo in my jar, please and thank you. It is paypal.me/MattyRants, Cash App $MattyRants, and Venmo MattyRants. Anything and everything is certainly appreciated because the first is tonight. Well, it's in 2 days. So by all means, super helpful. But for those of you who tuned into the Thanksgiving Live the other day, we had a great time. Thank you so much for the super chats. Thank you so much for the tips. Thank you so much for the live conversation. We had so much fun talking about housewives, food, and other things as well. We had a great time in the Thanksgiving Live the other day. So make sure to check out that video too. If you're looking for Thailand, it is coming around. You're not watching my videos for Thailand. I'm looking at the views. I don't know if y'all stop watching it or whatever the case may be. You're not watching it. So I'm taking my time doing those reviews. I will complete the season as follows, but I'm taking my time because I realized, when I did 3 episodes in one, everybody popped in for that. I'm doing 1 episode at a time. Where are the views? I got to keep my channel alive. And when people ask me to do stuff, I got to finish it and I got to follow through. But I'm going to post that whenever I get my opportunity. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get that up, kind of up there. No, I get it. I understand if it's something that you're not feeling anymore. It's like, okay, it's not really popping like maybe the first 2 seasons worth. That's fine. But that's my baby Pan. Y'all know that's my friend. I'm going to go complete the season and, of course, finish it. I saw a couple of clips already, but be on the lookout for that. Same thing with House of Villains as well. I'm sort of putting everything together in the little bubbles they are. I'm like, okay, we'll do 2 episodes for this review. We'll do 3 episodes for this one. That way the 3-hour lives will make sense, or 2-hour ones, or whatever one that everyone gets mad about, okay? You may be hearing my children in the background, Mamu and Mina, Mamu-chan, Mina Ko. They are on 1 apparently right now. I don't know what it is today, but you even see them in my reaction laying next to me the entire video. So it is what it is. Let's get to the Drag Race UK season 6 finale. We lost Lil, and a lot of people were sad. I was definitely sad. I love Lil down, but it was already the 3rd lip sync there. I think even for Relisa, it was getting right up there too. So it was like, okay, completely understand. Although at the same time, damn, love Lil. Sad to see Lil go, right? So we've got Relisa, we've got Lavoie, we've got Marmalade, we've got Kyron in the top 4, heading off for the crown, baby. And Martina, thank you so much for the tippy poo in the super chat. Appreciate you. Bonjour. That is the French flag, right? If I'm wrong, Lord God, give me mercy on my soul. You know, it's been a while since I've been in school. I was gonna say bonjour, madame. Comment allez-vous aujourd'hui, n'est-ce pas? It's a little French for you, a little petite. It's been a while since I opened up a book. Okay. But God bless you and thank you so much for the super chat. I really do appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hold on, I got my phone. Netherlands. Okay, better. Thank you, Martina, because I was over here like, that's like if you're in Texas and you know the flag for Chile, it's like it looks almost the same, but by just one little thing that's different. So Netherlands, shout out to the Netherlands. Oh, bitch, we need another season for y'all. Yeah, y'all deserve another season out there. Shout out to you in the Netherlands. I hope you're doing well and everything's blessed out there. Thank you, Martina. I'm sorry I got that messed up. I'm an American, and you see who's our president coming up. So please don't have expectations. That's a sorry excuse. I'm so sorry, but thank you so much. I'm so sorry. I will be using that as an excuse now for all ignorance for the next 4 years. Anything stupid that happens, anything that is just out of line or ridiculous, I'm going to blame him. That's what he's there for. No, I'm kidding. But listen, happy for this top 4. This season, honestly, has been a wild, great ride. I did want to scare you a little bit by posting this up because when Lavoie takes off their makeup, it is a horror movie. It is quite the horror movie. I'm like, you're going in between, I don't know who these faces. I'm assuming it's Face Off 3, but like the gay version. Did they have a sequel? I felt like they did. I'm not that interested in the movies. Did they cancel Netherlands? That was it. Wasn't Netherlands associated or involved, or you know how they have the certain franchises, right? And it's like Holland. And wasn't Netherlands a part of Holland when it came to, hold on, let me double check here. I feel like I'm right. I may be wrong. I'm here for being. Yeah, I was thinking, wasn't it Drag Race Holland? Yeah, because it was canceled. I don't even know if it was canceled or they just didn't like renew versus like cancel the show. I don't know, but I heard it may come back. And I heard that they've been trying to get it back. When just like how they did with Thailand, but as you just like what's going on with Thailand right now, I'm like, y'all, when we ask for things, we got to watch it. But you know, I don't know. But at the same time, I'm one of those folks that likes to finish at least the first time and then tell them like, hey, you can fix this A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And then if you're going to cast again, I would suggest like focusing on something else versus wherever you went at. Cause like there are things we can do differently. Other than that, you know, I'm one of those folks that if it's right, it's right. It's right. Good job, Bubby. I'm glad you pooped. Listen, we got 4 badges for Lavoie, we got 3 badges for Kyron, we got 1 badge for Relisa, and we got 1 badge for Marmalade. I'm not trying to be shady when I say this. It is between Kyron and Lavoie. And it was like that the entire episode. And I love Relisa and I love Marmalade. I want nothing but the best for them because they deserve it. Like real talk. This episode was about those two. And you know what's really funny? Almost their entire arc of this season has somewhat been Kyron and Lavoie touching each other's noses like, aha, I got you. Okay, I found you. Aha, I'm this close. Aha, we're here. We're here. And you know, the other girls having to play catch up. No shade. And I live for that. But I also still like this top 4 and think if Marmalade had an extra badge, if Relisa had an extra badge, I need them to have more. I needed them to have more than 1 for me to feel like, okay, we're close. We're close. We're pretty close. Once they it's uno for the dose. tres for the voix, and quattro for the thrax. Yeah, I was like, nah, it's between those two. But I'm here for the ride, so we'll see. RuPaul looking directly at the camera. Why am I feel I need to stand up real quick, everybody. My bad. Hold on. Mina, are you about to start this up right now? Oh, Jesus Christ. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, everybody. Mina. I gotta turn the lights off because like somebody just randomly walked by my apartment and like did that. And I'm like, okay, sweetie, too much. I'm gonna show you the toy after we get to a certain point in this review that she has torn apart. I have to buy more toys now because, oh yeah, she has. When I show you what this thing looks like, you're gonna be like, she did that? Yes. Her and Mamu collectively, but more her than him. He started to like get into it, but Mina's the one doing all the work. So if you hear a little scratch in the back, that is her continuing her demolition of what was a $25 toy that is now no more. But yes, RuPaul steps into the workroom, and I did like the suit on Ru, and she lets them know, hey, you have made it to the finale. You have got to do an original song and dance to this campy track that sort of surmises a little bit of your run on Drag Race, as well as tell a little bit about yourself. It's very tongue-in-cheek, very UK. And so they're going to have to create their own lyrics and, of course, do choreography with some person who I just found out who they were today, and also have a sit down with Ru and Michelle and, of course, talk about their journey with the show. I'm going to tell you this right now because I'm keeping this review short today. Believe it or not, an hour short for me. I'm not going to discuss the talking to your younger self and why. I saw it after my reaction because I did the reaction video. I did the reaction video, right? But I can't do those parts of Drag Race anymore with me. It's almost like trauma when I'm like listening to people like have these like full moments on television. It's a lot to take in, and I've done it so much. It's too much for me. So when I was watching the episode back while I was getting my pictures, I did do the talking to your younger self and why part. And I'm sitting here with my headphones on, crying. I'm already in a good headspace this today and, going into whatever week, and we're going to keep this good headspace up, right? But baby, when I'm telling you, I was over here sobbing. And I'm like, oh my God, I can't do this anymore. So please forgive me if I don't break that down. I just don't feel like crying today. I'm in like an excellent mood. But I think it's amazing that they get this opportunity to have that moment on stage and that clarity and that talk. And even though they aren't able to really talk to their younger selves, I mean, they are who they are, right? I can't do that no more. And I apply that to every Drag Race that is going to go on and forward. From now on, Queen, from now on, Matty-Rants will not be discussing those moments. I will be giving the girls their flowers for it. Dare I ever, even if it ever happens, whatever my life may be, if I ever got on this show and they got to put my picture in front of me, I'm almost going to tell Ru, can I abstain? Because Jesus. Help. I don't know, but it's a lot. But again, I appreciate them for sharing their stories. So moving on from that, what would you say to 5-year-old Matthew? Do you know the picture? You're not ready for that picture. That picture is gorgeous. I was goddamn adorable with a big full hair of curly hair. Oh, you're not ready for me. You're not ready for me. No, because all of my pictures in school were sad until I got to a certain point, and you'll notice. And my mom hated that because she was like, "It used to be so hard to get you to smile in pictures." I was like, "Girl, I was teased from day uno." So there are days where you will see pictures of me going through school, and I'm just having one of these kind of faces where it's like, And then there are other pictures where I'm like, because I'm forcing a smile. There's maybe 3 pictures from all of school times where I'm actually genuinely trying to smile correctly. The rest of it was like, please God, I just want to go home. I just want to go home. Just want to go home and just watch my TV and eat my food in my room and forget that person called me this name today, or that he's going to hit me up on the Yahoo Messenger later and pretend like that never happened and my emotions get confused. High school, middle school, all that was traumatic for me. So there are moments I can say, yay, but a lot of it was like, if I only had a guide. If I only had someone to walk me through these days, I swear to God, life would be different. But we don't focus on that, right? Anywho, they got to go through their lyrics. They got to go through the stuff. This is just all very light and very banterful, very we sort of feel the vibe already. Everyone's excited. This is a good top 4, and we all think that, just to be honest, I didn't care who won. I was just happy that this season honestly fulfilled an entertainment hole that I had been missing from a lot of Drag Race lately sometimes, where things felt a little bit more force-fed versus, natural. And I'm not saying that to knock down any of the queens from previous seasons or say that even some seasons that I've covered recently weren't good, but for UK in particular, at the time when this came out, and y'all know what I'm talking about, it was a needed refresher. I was like, okay, well, at least this is nice. You know what I mean? Well, this is nice. And I'm going to give you my top 3 ranking of the seasons now that this one's over. Marmalade, you will forever be famous. Rue needs you for clothes. I need you for clothes. Everyone needs you for anything. If you want to make a fashion line and you want to open your own haute couture, be a couturier, whatever you want to do it. I believe in you. I have never become this season has made me a fan of a lot of people on this show. Marmalade being one of them. Not just because that's Tia Coffee's granddaughter. Shout out to my sister Tia Coffee, but that bitch is bad. You feel me? As much as Pops from the regular show has given me jolly good show and all of that, I live and breathe for the Marmo. I do. Plus, we share a name. Our mothers shared the same name. Yeah, so you always gonna be right here for me. So go ahead, Marmalade. I love you now. Kyron, you already know what's good. Listen, Kyron has shouted me out before, okay? So let it be very clear. It's always been about the Thrax. Don't put it in the mailbox though. Don't send it my way, bitch. I'll know it was you, ho. I like Kyron. I like Kyron a lot. I think Kyron is an example of where a lot of drag is about to start going and already has been going and has also been about sort of a controlled chaos. Not just chaos. It's like, what the fuck is going on here? And they're on stage. It's like, this is nonsense. It is controlled chaos that is actually quite gorgeous. And they're also fucking funny and extremely intelligent. Almost so smart that they get in their own way sometimes and they fuck it up here upstairs. So they get so caught up in the thought and did I do this? And I'm that's why I relate to Kyron a lot. And I found myself being like, okay, I can see myself in Kyron. And I also love their confidence. It is not too cocky. It felt that way for a second. But it's one of those moments where you go, just listen to her. Just pay attention. Let's just see. This just may be a part of her. And it's the truth. I love Kyra Thrax. And I was like, okay, Kyra about to be I have an idea that she is going to do well. I thought that the whole season. I was like, oh no, this bitch is going to be a threat. An intelligent free soul. Very hard to come by. Lavoie, you are a professional, seasoned, perfection for me. I'm not even going to lie. Queen of the universe, and I've said it over and over and over again. I know I talk too much, but when I say they did you no justice, they gave you none of the flowers that I believe you have gathered, occurred, full-on bouquets at your home. I am a huge fan of Lavoie after this season. Huge fan. So talented, so well-rounded. Love the way that they're able to communicate with others and how they banter back and forth. Quick wit, catches things very like never missing a beat at all. It all comes together. I think they're just the shit, to be honest with you. I really do. I was very conflicted with how the things went down the way they did. I'm very conflicted. Very conflicted because I wanted Kyron to win. I wanted Lavoie to win. And then when it happens, I'm like, yeah. And then I'm going, and I think it would have been the same way if Lavoie had won. And I would have been so torn. Because I'm like, because they have been this duo for me that has really it's just been so fun just to watch them. It's almost like two different, not to be shady, but generations of drag, or at least types of drag, if you will, that have almost formed a perfect fusion together. And I don't know what it is, but like it really was a lot to take in this episode, because I was like, this was too much for me. A Libra trying to balance. Oh my God. I was like, I don't know how to feel. Like, I'm happy, I'm sad, I'm grateful. And then I'll tell you what my final thought is at the end. But Relisa, you are an icon. I need you on another show. I need more of you on TV. I need this energy. Yeah. Releases good stuff. Good TV. I need to see her in a Versus the World. Better yet, when is Drag Race UK All-Stars happening? You've had some Versus the Worlds now. Glad for it. Got one of my babies the crown. I'm asking you, World of Wonder, what the fuck is going on now that you got 25,000 on the table? You can do an All-Stars. I'm gonna be honest with you. Versus the World is great. Good times, bitch. You have enough babies now. You can do an All-Star season. If 12 is your number, you can do an All-Stars. It's getting kind of ridiculous. No shade. It's getting a little ridiculous. But when she said, you know what, Rue, and I know this is going to be like, okay, but if I feel like I already got the crown, I'm like, you never tell this bald-headed bastard that shit ever. You never tell this grown, rich fracketeer. You never, ever tell that lady. I already feel like I got, oh, well, you don't got it then, because you don't need it. Even with the one badge release, never, ever say that shit. I swear to God, it's almost like that thing with reality TV when you say something like that. It's like, well, we don't need to do that. Like, well, she said it. It's okay. It's all right. We don't need to do it. We don't need to do it. I'm like, oh, God damn. Either way, love me some release. And then you got girls that didn't win no challenges, even this year, didn't win not one episode and cleared the finale. It's possible. Your mouth should never be closed. It should always be open. I mean, I know my... Yeah. So yeah, Aaron Renfrey is the choreographer. Good for him. They did a lot of walking, a lot of kickball changes. There was a couple of cha-cha with it. Like, I was like, oh, okay, y'all not doing too much. Bet. Ginger Johnson is back, dressed as either a gallery studio owner with lots of artwork that is amazing, that I honestly would go visit, or a really eccentric plumber. But, you know, you gotta love Ginger Johnson. I loved her last season. Giving the queen some advice. Tea's done. I was like, all right, this part. AC, thank you for the tippy poo on Cash App. Appreciate you, babe. Wish I had more to give. You always give, AC, and I love you and I appreciate you. Thank you so much for the tippy poo on the cashy of the app. And thank y'all for tuning in. And thank you for listening to me ramble and shamble on here about Drag Race UK. Don't forget, tomorrow we'll be talking about Canada's Drag Race. And then Sunday will be Drag Race Dananda. Monday we'll have a break, and I'll be back Tuesday evening for the finale of Dragula. Now that Dragula is ending in UK, Drag Race is ending. That means that I will be putting in Drag Race Down Under into the regular rotation, as well as House of Villains and, of course, the other shows too. Don't forget, season 17 is around the corner, like legit around the corner, and we're probably going to get promos very, very soon. So please get ready for that, and I'll be covering it. And Traitors 2 has dropped their cast, and they'll be coming out in January as well. So January, we have season 17 and Traitors to look forward to. Yes, new shows. I think RuPaul looks good. Oh, of course I'm covering Traitors. I did last time, but I sort of got the tail end of it. This time I will be doing it like right where we need to be. Oh no, Jazzy, I'm still covering Thailand. It's just no one's watching it and it's hurting the channel a tad bit. So I have to like space out the videos to, sort of put like a 3-episode blip on top of it. Cause I noticed when I cover more than one episode with Thailand, the views are there. But when I do it one at a time, it's not as the same. So still gonna finish it for sure. Shout out to my baby Pan Pan. Yeah, I like this dress on RuPaul. I think her, wig is all right. But I think she looks good. I think Michelle in a bob is always a mood, but this not a this bold. She give what needs to be given. It's the same thing with House of Villains. Not a lot of people like the season as much as they liked the previous season, because some people feel the season of House of Villains is a little fake and overproduced, but I'm enjoying it. It's just, if you're on my Patreon, we get to really enjoy it together. Graham Norton, good for him. Alan Carr, I need you to come over to the United States and be a guest judge on one season. Better yet, just hop on the plane and go to every one of them. Because, yeah, he's my favorite. Well, he's the funniest one of me. The Final Four song. What did you think of this song? To me, I was like, okay, this is fun. It reminded me like of an ABBA anthem mixed together with some sort of campy, like silly Willy Billy track or whatever. Just real silly. Like, okay. I thought everyone looked nice though with the black and gold. I didn't have anything really to say about. I didn't. I'm talking now, Matthew. It's not past tense. I don't really have anything to say about the lyrics. I thought everybody did a decent job, and I was paying attention. When we got these church robes, okay, can I tell you what I did? Okay. I was like, let me start focusing on everybody individually, but my right eye kept on catching Actavia. Actavia, I love you. I swear to God, sister, you be hitting your moves so hard for no reason. And it's so noticeable. Like there is a part where they were doing something and Actavia does an extra roll in it. And I just cackled because it was so unnecessary, but it's just her. Like she's a little extra. She's gonna do a little extra. I was crying laughing. I was like, girl, she got one more time to hit that move too hard. She was throwing that arm a little hard. I said, what? Anywho, I did focus on a couple of different people. Kiki Snatch, I need you back on TV too. You are a very good dancer. You're also a very good control dancer. Like the fact that you two were next to each other, and I noticed how Kiki was really in her core, and then Actavia over here. Oh no, I did like it when the eliminated girls came back and they had the group number. I think this is the part that I liked the most, and I thought this was really cool. So I was here for it. I like this shot a lot. I was like, okay, this is fabulous. Maybe a little tad sloppy, but I was trying my best to get this together today. But listen, for the finale eleganza for our eliminated queens, all the way to the queens who are still here in the competition going for the crown, starting from hopefully in order by elimination. Saki, you is first. If you like to vote for your, that's Matt words. If you want to give your opinion in the live chat based off of a feeling, like we normally do, 1, 2s, and 3s, type in 1 if you think it's everything. Type in 2, it's okay. Type in 3 if chop her. She cannot go on to the next round, baby. You are not here for the $10,000 cash prize. I'm afraid Butch Queen Oven pumps. I thought Saki looked good. I was like, okay, she's pretty. I believe she deserves another chance, and I believe she deserves a better bathroom for the next time. I want her to get another chance. I feel bad because I'm like, she's pretty. And like, she just got injured. So like, it doesn't feel the same. Like, we didn't even get like first episode. You know what I mean? Like, we got like one run. And then when we got to the actual, oh, well, there's eliminations, baby. Like, they had to change up the whole day because of her. You feel me? So like, I don't know. I need another run with her. Dita Garbo is next. Shout out to Dita. Actually the first queen from this show that actually shared my video and post and everything. And I really appreciate that from Dita. I thought this was fabulous. Whoever made this coat dress moment situation that's happening right here, I love all of it. I love that fabric, especially. I'm like, God damn, that fabric, mama. Oh, I like it. I did. Hair's not my favorite thing on the planet Earth right now, but I'm more focused on everything else. The hair, I would have done something a little bit differently, but I think she does look good. Zahira Zapanta. Zapanta? Zapi. P. Okay. A little lavender vinyl moment. It's cute. I don't like that the dress doesn't have it. I hate the white lining for that lavender with the dress, especially because as the black boning, I wish there was a different lining in the dress. Personally, I think her muggy is wugged. I think the hair is right. The beat is giving. She is beat. That is bothering me. That white. That is killing me. She's still pretty. So I'm gonna give it a prit. She's prit. Do not like that white on the inside. Other than that, it's good. It's good. Just I needed that inside to be a different color. That white is distracting. You know I love Kiki. But just like what's on her feet, I have to boot this. I gotta chop it. And I love Kiki. Down. Listen, I'm here for that, Milad. I will be there for the 2. Right now, the 1, the millisecond, the blink. Them boots are what are really fucking killing me. To be fair, if she chose a different shoe, I probably would have a completely different feeling about this. It'd probably just be just okay for me. I hate that it's not even like a knee, like That's my issue is the boot. I hate that boot. I hate it so much with this outfit. Yeah. But I love Kiki, and that's never gonna change. I don't like this. I don't like this. Octavia is next. When I tell you I was praying to God, do not let this little girl throw her body into the hip that will never grow or never be shaped by any pad that she puts on, or walk so fast that she burns a hole into the stage. I was praying to God, and she actually didn't walk fast, and I was proud of her. I was proud. She didn't do nothing goofy. I said, yes, Octavia, serve glam, please. So I was happy for her. Now, to this dress, she's a 2. In this wig, a chop. So the dress is the 2. The wig is a chop. Okay. I give her a completely different hair. The wig, the dress is fine. I knew I would give it a completely different hair. Keep that color. Keep the color. The wig color is perfectly fine. Not for this dress. That wig and the way it's styled, I would do for something completely different. Because the wig style is fine for me. I just wish it was a different style for it. But I love the color. Shout out to whoever did the wig. I do like that color a lot. That orange red hair. Yeah, that's cute. But yeah. All right. Chanel O'Connor. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Looks like royalty. I don't have no nose. You say the nape, and I would say it's the bottom of the hem where it's puckering, but that's just me being extra, if you will. I think it's gorgeous. When I think of finale, I think of like give me a gown, honey. Like give me a goddamn beautiful hitting the floor mother gown, honey. Give me that. So I was here for the premiere of it all. So I'm here for Miss Chanel O'Connor. Charity. Looks like she pushed too hard. Um I wanted to like this a lot. Take off the bows. There's too many on the top puffer. Leave the one that's in the middle because you already have the bow on the head and the bow on the back. Just Maddie, describe a dress you would wear. I'd wear something. Better yet, I'll give you a picture because I've been getting my lookbook together. I'll show you exactly what I would have wore right here, honey. Over here, like we would have had this Mugler sort of number for final drag, baby. If I'm going to be doing something like that, and I want the coat, rich. Do you hear me? Rich. It's finale day. I want to look like I literally could buy the house. Like rich. Okay. I've gone to drag pageants. Okay. I've been to Miss Texas at Large. I've been to Miss Gay's US of A. You know, I've even done the local stuff out here. I've been in the audience and I've also like helped with presentation. I have seen some dresses that would just gag you. And you know what those dresses are all in those pageants, y'all? Stoned for filth. Sequins down, but stoned for filth. When the light hits the mother, boom. Like I'm so used to that. So for me, there is just no way. There's just no way. We're not coming out in something regular. That's for the other episodes. For the finale, I'm going to hit, the light's going to hit me and you will be blind. Eye doctor appointment, optometrist needed. That's just me. That's just me. That's my idea of whatever it is. So, but this is cute. I think for Charity, I love that she did her primary colors. Something about this face is off, but like maybe it's just the picture. It did just look like, you know, a bottom that went too far. Something about Lil doing Joan of Arc in her own kind of way to me. I don't know why this sits right. It also feels like I just left the competition and I got my ass beat. And so I'm back because I'm not yet done like recovering at the same time. It feels like there's so many like just levels to this. I don't know why. I liked it. I can't help it. I can't help it. I just liked it. I was just like, this is girl. Oh man. Oh man. I just liked it. Oh God. I'm sorry. It's just so funny. Like I'm like, now the shoe can burn in hell, but everything else is great to me. The shoe can burn in hell. That heals. Kyron Thrax, our first top 4 queen. I think the wig is fabulous. I would never want to wear hair like this, but then I think about maybe I would want to have my hair done like that, where it's almost just full on. The hair is literally raised up, this, that, and the other. I give this a 2 only because to me, I feel Kyron in this piece. It's not for me. It's not for me. I'm not a fan of it compared to other looks they've done. Like, I'm not a fan of it. However, I get it. And to me, I'm like, this is Kyron coded. I can see it. But it looks a little, Kyron, forgive me, baby. This looks a tad bit cheaper than the other things you've brought to the competition. A tad bit. And I'm not trying to be rude, but I thought the makeup was fabulous. I thought the hair was cool. I got it. I feel like it's very Kyron energy. So I'm like, okay, bet. And she came in as the Ben Queen. So it does kind of make sense. Like, I want to represent that and sort of give this glamorous take on it with, what is that, cellophane or some like sort of wrap? I don't know. It's just, I found it interesting. Not my favorite thing. I was like, but I still was like, okay, this is Kyron down. I get the Thrax. Louvois. When I saw this, I immediately thought of the Will and Grace episode when Karen and Grace are on the elevator going up to Grace's office. And she's like, honey, what is it, me, or does someone someone do this to your shirt real quick? Shh, with some whipped cream. It's the first thing I thought about. I still like this a lot. I did. I don't know why. I don't like the nude illusion underneath because I feel like it is supposed to give that she's naked with a bunch of jewels and stuff dripping down over it, covering the chest. I feel that energy with this poofy like moment. I understand it. I think Louvois does look good, and the red hair is like, so wonderful on her. She looks nice. I would have changed some things up, but she looks nice. Does that make sense? That's how I'm gonna keep it. I like her look. She looks nice. To change a couple things up. She looks good. I thought a crown would look really good with this though. Based on the dress and how it looks, like if they put the crown on her with the scepter, I'm like, ooh, she's ready to go. She's ready to go. DW, thank you so much for the Cash App. Timmy Boo, you're an artist. I don't paint, but thank you. I appreciate that. You know how Isis Avis Loren gave Mandy Moves a standing ovation for their like the dress that they did for the design challenge that we're going to talk about on Sunday? But like, girl, when she stepped out and I was like, Rococo, I know you lying. I know you lying. In my mind, I'm like, no, she didn't take this reference. And no, we're not doing that. No, we're not going back. No, we're not taking, no, we're not. Oh, this was such a fashion reference. Girl, I was like, ooh. I only know of this from like me watching certain movies where they actually utilize this fashion and stuff. So for me, I was like, oh, I think I was more impressed that she didn't do the traditional silhouette that people probably thought she was going to do for this sort of outfit. Her wig also isn't that same over stylized crown look that we've been seeing where it's overly bedazzled and shit. It's not that. Something about that crown's a lot different. I was impressed beyond. I appreciate her for the entirety of the season. Every week we were like, oh my God, what is she going to do? Every week, what are we going to do? What is she going to do? What is she going to do? What is Marmalade going to do this week? Thank you. Pops, you really did that. Like for real, for real. It's been a fun season. Relisa, you're a Bobby girl. You're a Bobby girl. You are a Bobby girl. You are a Bobbiana. Yeah. You're a Bobby fantasy, honey. Invest in every color you can in this cut. Please. I wouldn't have worn this for my finale. I would have just had this look. In general, I want the look. Like, I just want the look because the look is fire for me. I'm like, bitch, I'd wear this. High key. In red, ooh, would be nasty. Would be nasty. I like this wig. I like the little nasty, severe big bang in the front with the little Bobby Bob. I like the little Robert. I do. I don't know why. I was here for it. You know what? Also, it does like it shapes her face very well. I also feel not everybody can do that. No, Maddie, she needs better hair, but she is gorgeous. No, Chavo, I disagree with you. However, I respect your opinion and think her hair is just fine. But this is cute. I did like this. Sorry, I like this. Oh, there was an emotional moment on stage. They got to talk to their younger selves. They got nothing but positive critiques going forward, even if they slipped. It's very that. RuPaul felt the season was honestly a good ride for her, too. I don't know. She showed up. Down ass down under. Backstage, of course, they get to talk to the queens that were eliminated, go over what was missed for those who went home via the bathroom tub, and otherwise, I guess Chanel O'Connor and whatever and everything else that happened here. I was like, girl, let's get to let us get to the finale. I think this is the fair win for Congeniality for Charity, personally. Hey, Tato. I think this is a fair win. It's a fair win. It's a fair win. Yeah. Like of all the people, like, the one who was the most prude acting, I'm just playing, but truthfully, they seem sweet. So I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, Charity got it. They didn't get no money, but good for them. Like, oh, and also glad that they're voting there and we're not just finding out on social media. Like they had a furry pink box. They had to vote. I said box, a furry pink box. I had to vote that way and do it. So I thought that was fair. I was like, okay, I prefer that. Can we do that? Because you were giving girls their kudos on Twitter and shit. People didn't even know who was Miss Congeniality. God, this fucking wig is incredible. I'm just realizing there's gold tips on the top. Ow. That wig. Ow. Screaming. Ow. 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 Okay. Marmalade and Relisa with their one badges got to the back. One badges. With their one badge got to the back. Okay. And so the dynamic duo, the what is it? Odd friends or whatnot. Very much. We did it. We made it to the top 2. 4 badges, 3 badges. You know what to do. It's between Lavoie and Kyron Thrax. There have been a lot of songs by male singers this season. I'm not mad at it. Maybe we ran out of stuff, but yeah, it feels like we ran out of music. I don't know. Maybe we just didn't get the money. Whatever. Don't Stop Me Now. It's by Queen, so I'm good. That's me. I was like, oh, it's Queen. Bump it. Turn it all the way up. Let's go. Because let me tell you something. Queen's music is pretty much universal. In many places, many locations, everybody know the damn song. All colors, all walks of life. You know a song from Queen. You know a song from Queen now, because like, especially if you're in a bar. Bitch, I kind of live when Queen comes on the bar because everyone starts singing. Where the hell? Oh no, I'm going to the gay bar, so they won't be playing Queen. Queens will be dancing. But no, Lavoie and Kyron, that was a great, great lip sync. Had quite the fun time. Had quite the great ride with you two. Both of you were emoting. Both of you were doing your own things. RuPaul was over there having a grand old time. You would have thought they were seeing someone at the old folks' home, but bitch, I was living. Okay. Kyra was doing their dues. Lavoie, I'll be real, Kyron. Lavoie was chewing. Lavoie was chewing. I'm not even gonna lie. Like when we got to the electronic guitar, okay, with the keyboard, I said, okay, that was great. I was here for it. I like lived and breathed. I said, okay. Like, I love it. It's doing what I need to do. Like, all of that. This part where they like were choking each other was so funny. Kyron hit that split right on the top, like, don't stop me, bow. But then when Lavoie got into her, I'm sorry, this part was fucking hilarious. That part was hilarious. I'm sorry. Like, I have seen the girls do the full, I'm going down and I'm being silly, but something about how Lavoie was doing it for me just made me cry out in laughter. I was just like, girl, this is too much. Then she did a dip. And it was the way she did it too, bitch. Still in the position. She said, oh, I'm going to go back and stretch real quick. Ah! I was weak. I'm just glad she got up and that dress wasn't dirty, because that would let us know that this floor was dirty. I mean, Eureka may have rolled around it first, but there it is. Hey, Eric. The lip sync was good in my opinion. I really, really, really enjoyed it. I did. I was just like, bitch, this is a key. Ginger Johnson is here to, pass down the crown and the scepter. And I love that she was telling Rue, I was talking to the girls in the back and they were like, oh, I should have it for another year. Not with this motherfucking look. Not with this look. Not with this wig. Not with this look. Not at all. I should keep it for not in this dress. This is why Ella Vidae didn't win her season. This kind of shit. What? I was like, oh no. Ooh, off. Gotta go. Gotta blast. I was like, Jimmy Neutron, stop. That shit was ugly. I'm sorry. I was like, oh, that dress was ugly. Listen, when all was said and done, who is the winner Who is the winner of Drag Race UK Season 6, baby? Who is the winner of Drag Race UK Season 6, baby? Spice Girls, baby. Who is it? Kyron Thrax is the winner of Season 6. I am very happy for Kyron. Like, y'all should know, I was a fan from the jump. So I'm here for Kyron winning. I think there is definitely that conversation where the girls go, deserved. Well, guess what? No, Kyron was eating up this competition low key. It almost was such a quick run in the beginning that, you know, when we got those moments of seeing them sort of struggle, it was needed and necessary for a character arc, if you will. I, at the same time, with Kyron's win, thought in the back of my head, they're going to give this to Lavoie. And I kind of wanted Lavoie to win too. Like, I the Libra in me, man, I was like, ooh, this is hard. Yeah, we're about to wrap this up, Eric. I wanted them to win for different reasons. Like, I wanted Kyron to win because Kyron does represent this different sort of drag, but also the oddball in the group that is also not the quiet one, that's not going to be kept silent, the person who's going to speak their mind and say their piece, stand up for whoever and stand up for themselves, but also do things unapologetically. Love that, right? Whereas Lavoie, it's like the time that they've put into their career, the effort, the energy, the many no's in their life, this, that, and the other, the many not this times, it all comes down to here, right? And that is why it felt so odd to me, because I'm like, I really, I wanted it for, a double crowning would have felt right, but you know, I just hope that Lavoie's career continues on. I remember there was something they said this season that, you know, where they indicated like, you know, this is the last little arc in their career. And I'm like, oh no, don't say that. Cause bitch, I need you to tour the States. I want to go to Lavoie show. I really do. I can't wait to meet Kyron now. Kyron, you already know what's up. And when I see you, bitch. When I see you, it's gonna be all screams and teams now. But like, I do want to give Lavoie their flowers because I enjoyed them on the season so much. I also enjoyed Kyron and Lavoie's relationship on the season. It was really a good time. And yeah, I have mixed emotions about it because I'm like, absolutely, Kyron deserves it. I also go the Gemini moon in me, that the other twin speaking. You know, I really see it for Lavoie, and then that is an example of a great season, torn between the winner, believing everybody gave something for the show from the beginning to the end. That is a mark of a great season. We felt that way with season 2 when it came down to the win, because it was like, girls, who are they gonna give this to? Again, it was a ride, right? So I gotta put season 6 right behind 2. Thank you, Sasha. I'll see you for the playback. I got to put it right. But season 2 for me is still that girl, and it was still like I'm sorry. She was like a slam. It was like a what? She all right. She okay. Like I will never let that go. My taste season. I will never let that go. Oh, that was my season. This one is right there. Season 6, you're right there. No shade to 3, no shade to 4, no shade to 5, no shade to 1. Because if I'm going to be honest with you, 1 is in my 3rd place. I have it as season 2 is my favorite season. Season 6 now is my 2nd favorite season. Putting the 1st season now in the 3rd spot is how I'm looking at it. Real talk. Those are my top 3. Yeah. 2, 6, 1. Mm-hmm. It was a good run. We had a good time. Everybody brought something to the table, from the person who went home first to our final four. Everybody brought home something. My mind was changed on every queen there in good ways only. And that is the absolute honest truth. My mind was changed in the most positive ways for everybody there. I don't think I was happy to see anybody go home like how I was for a particular season. Like there are of other shows, and yeah. So like yeah. So for me, it's time for an All Stars UK. I think you've done enough for Versus the World. Put that on a pause, if you will. If you already filmed a season of it, great. Can't wait to see the cast. But it's time that you give the UK girls and everybody a part of it their own All Stars. You literally have an entire cast of fucking likable people just from 6. You have now 6 seasons to go through. It is time. Stop taking the piss out the pot, or whatever the fuck y'all want to say out there, beans and toast bullshit. You need an all-star season. It's getting ridiculous. France has beaten you with less seasons. What's going on? It's time. Because guess who's going to be there? Me. I'll be watching, and I'm rooting for every bitch on the show. Okay? Espana got one after 3, and I hated Espana All-Stars. Hated it. Because it was I mean, it just felt like someone was going to win the whole time since the first episode. There are a lot of people I want to see back. Vanity Milan, low-key, went to Canada versus the World. Love to see them over here on a UK All-Star season. Would you put Shazla on there, Matt? I don't know. I like Cheryl now. Cheryl. Fuck, I like Cheryl. It took Canada versus the World for me to like Cheryl, man. When she stopped saying the wrong terminology, I was like, I heard that was alleged, Eric, versus it being true. Well, no, we need to have a conversation about that, because I talked to 2 of the people who are on that alleged thingy already. Yeah, we need to have a conversation. we need to have a conversation about that. But yes, I've already done my conference. I've already had my girl. By the way, so yeah. I would prefer if it was 2 from each season. I really hope that they don't do what some of the All-Stars have done, where they put a whole lot of people from the same season on there and then sprinkle a few from. I really don't need them to do that. I really don't need them to do that. But I don't know. We will talk about that another time with the wish list when it comes to UK. But I think overall this season did what needed to be done. I think it was a success, and I wish everybody that was a part of this show, from again first eliminated to our final 4, production, cast, crew, and everybody, thank you. I had a blast this season. I had a blast. More of this kind of casting, more of this, more of that. I'm gonna need y'all to spread out these wins now. I would like next season Drag Race. Do you hear me? I need hoes to come in there with damn near the same amount of badges all across the board. Please. If you're going to do a top 4 again, I just really want it to be a close race. I love that shit because it makes me go, oh my God, who is going to? I want that feeling. And it's good stuff. Now, there was a 2. It was Kyron and Lavoie for me, but it very much felt like I don't know who was going to win when we got to the end here. So either way, congratulations to Kyron Thrax, winner of season 6. Love you. I hope you're doing well, and I hope that you are getting nothing but the loves as well, wherever you're at. That goes to everybody in the top 4, to Lavoie, to Marmalade, to Relisa, Slaves, Slaves, bitch. Everybody that was a part of this crew. I just had a good time. I had a very good time with this season. So shout out to Drag Race UK. So what does this mean for us on Fridays going forward on my channel? This just means that we'll be covering Canada's Drag Race on Fridays starting next week. So like we've been doing Canada's Drag Race on Saturdays, Fridays now will be Canada's Drag Race day for us. So it'll probably be a little bit later in the day, but it's probably the same time. I'll make sure to give you the schedule. But after this week, we're moving Canada's Drag Race from Saturdays to Fridays. And then I will be covering Drag Race Down Under weekly versus bi-weekly on Saturdays because it's a Friday show. So now everything will be switching over. We'll still have our weekend shows and weekend reviews and this and the other. And I get my beginning of the week off before I come back on Wednesdays, and we'll go from there. So the schedule for my channel just going forward, y'all, expect videos after next week, Wednesday through Sunday. And then I'm off Monday, Tuesday. I think that's fair. Wednesday through Sunday, expect something. Expect something. How's your mental, Maddie? You know, a little sloppy sometimes, gags a little bit, but it is, you know, taking it very well. Taking it very well. Almost lost a tooth. But yes, taking it very well. That's what they say. All right. Yeah. I'm very much ready for How's Your Head. If I ever get on the show, I'm ready, bitch. It's going to be vulgar. A little wet. A little wet. Yeah. I have not seen Wicked yet, but Courtney, it's on my list of movies to go see. I'm waiting until after the first, after I pay rent. Well, after I pay rent, lights, what I gotta do? Rent, light, and cell phone that I gotta do literally the next 2 days. Once I pay all three, I'll be going to go see Wicked. But right now, yeah, it's gonna have to wait. Gonna have to wait. All right. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Thank you, everybody, for listening to me ramble and rant on about one of our favorite TV shows. Make sure you tune in to Drag Race UK on Wow Presents Plus or the BBC 3 iPlayer. Nope, bad. Yep, and then also catch the entire season. It's up now. Again, I'll be covering Canada's Drag Race on Friday starting next week. I'll be covering it tomorrow for those of you who want to tune in for the second episode. Yes, episode 2 review tomorrow. Sunday will be Drag Race Down Under. And again, I will be posting the new schedule for next week. And it'll all be changed. But for your future references, all my videos will be Wednesdays through Sunday. And they'll be earliest 2:30 in the afternoon. And latest will be starting at like 4:30 in the afternoon, maybe 5. But I'll keep you abreast of chicken. All right. Love you down. Drop it to me poo if you feel like it with PayPal.me/MattyRants, Cash App $MattyRants, and Venmo MattyRants. And don't forget to hit the like button. And if you want to find any of my links, they're all in the About section from Linktree. Patreon, I did do a reaction to this episode. So for as low as $1 a month, get over to my Patreon. Over almost 600 videos now, almost 600 reactions on my Patreon. Also, merch available at dragqueenmerch.com. I have Cameo too. I got a Cameo for Skylar. I got to get to Cameo. Skylar, I've got you, babe. Anywho, love you so much. Take care, and I'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow. There's always, if I could find this, found it. Okay, bye, y'all. Listen. Yeah.